Hello, Friday afternoon, and I'm really excited because I've got Hope and Elvis tomorrow. I'm teaching my new watercolour workshop, and I'm just going to triple, probably quadruple check that I've packed everything. I keep unpacking the boxes to check I've packed the paints and the brushes, and I'm gonna have to. I'll drive myself mad, but I'm just gonna have to check. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself 5 minutes now. I'm a bit worried that I'm all ready.
Me too. It's freaking me out a bit.
So Sam very kindly laid out my shop for me. This time I had original pieces, embroideries and paintings, as well as bits and bobs from my shop. I always call her my visual merchandiser because I'm useless at laying out all my shop bits. Thanks, Sam. So, as I've said, try not to think what you're doing. Try to use your tools in a different way, maybe even in your non-dominant hand. Maybe even a tool in each hand.
Oh,
Now you're talking my language.
That's it. And if you feel you're tensing up, just take a breather. We're collecting inspiration, and I'm creeping up on Sam. Sam's my inspiration. You're my inspiration.
freaking the sheep out.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So this is me having a little mooch around the beautiful, beautiful Hope Elvis Studio. We were using watercolours, so I did a lot of swatching because we used lots of different types of watercolour paints. But just look at all the inspiration around here. So you can see just how much work we did in one morning, and here I am coming back to my little demo table. So here are all my samples and concertina books that I'd made for the workshop. I love preparing for workshops. This one took up the best part of a year. I started it last summer, and what I hope on these workshops is that we might not be able to finish everything using all of the techniques, but you'll be able to go home, hopefully, with lots and lots of new ideas and notes about processes and techniques to take home with you. Filming me, filming you. So really, throughout the day, we had a lot to do, actually. We were looking at lots and lots of different non-traditional ways of mark making, of using subtractive techniques, and also looking at non-traditional ways of applying the watercolour on non-traditional surfaces. We were also looking at abstraction. It was a very busy day. Also during the day, I offered my embroideries, my original embroideries, for sale, as well as my other items that I found on my shop. And yeah, it's time to kind of to share them out. I think they were the embroideries that were made for my machine embroidery book that was published with Search Press. And I've had them for a couple of years now, and there comes a time where you think, I've got to let them out into the world. So I did put them for sale at Hope and Elvis, and I'm considering putting some of them for sale on my web store soon. The Hope and Elvis Studio in itself is absolutely an experience. I always leave feeling full of ideas. There is so much to look at, and Wendy, who runs the Hope and Elvis workshops, has the most amazing collection of textiles and just beautiful vintage objects. She also sells them there, and they're fantastic for incorporating into your own work, or just basically to swoon over. I mean, look at that cabinet. That's absolutely incredible. Well, now it's time for the gallery. So if you used to watch Take Heart like I did as a little kid, maybe you could be humming the theme tune in your head now. I just wanted to show you all, well, some of the amazing outcomes from the 2-day workshops. I can't believe how much was achieved just in a single day. And I also want to say really sorry that I couldn't show all of the work, but everybody did so amazingly well, and you can just see the wonderful textures and colours from the watercolour and from the experiments that we did. A huge thank you to all of the artists that came along. I so enjoyed every minute, and I think the one thing that every single time stands out to me when I've taught a workshop is just how generous everybody is, sharing their own kind of ideas and materials, and just having a laugh and supporting each other. Because I know when I go on a workshop, you know, it's quite a big thing. You kind of feel pressure sometimes to, you've got to create something, and you know, or you might worry in case you show yourself up. I know I feel like that. I can feel self-conscious at the beginning, and it was just such a wonderful atmosphere on both days. It was absolutely incredible. So thank you so much if you came along, and a huge thanks to Wendy, who runs Hope and Elvis Studios, for your lovely hospitality and friendship. And thanks, Sam, for everything that you do, because there's no way I could have managed it on my own. You're an absolute star. So I hope you're just enjoying looking at these as I have a little chat. Please subscribe if you would like to see some more of my vlogs. I really appreciate it, and it's lovely to hear from you in the comments. Thanks ever so much, Chuck. Bye.